afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Delta Entertainment. I am your host, Liquor Kenobi. And before we get started, we'd like you guys to please hit that like button and please subscribe to my channel. Would appreciate that very much. All right, we got that out of the way. Here we go. So we are days away from the release of Snow White movie coming out with Rachel Zegler, and of course, you guys know there's been some controversy going on with her, going on with Disney's budget and all this nonsense of what they've done in the past and everything. So right now, things are getting heated up. So we got a latest right now. So here we go. Disney cancels UK Snow White premiere amid backlash and fears of negative Rachel Zegler press will limit her to tightly controlled press events. So Disney is trying to take control of this because of what Rachel Zegler has been saying about Disney Snow White and what she has said about in social media against Trump supporters and against Donald Trump himself. So it has become a wildfire with this woman. So let's get to this article and show you what's going on. Disney live action Snow White is shaping up to be one of the studio's most troubled releases in recent memory, and now a major red flag has appeared. The company has canceled its planned Snow White UK premiere, reportedly due to concerns over backlash and controversy. Instead of a star-studded event in London, Disney will hold a smaller number of tightly controlled press events, an unusual move for a film with a $200 million plus budget and massive marketing campaign. You know, it's so funny that Disney tries to say it's a $200 million budget, but they said the plus because there's been a lot of reshoots involved. You know, they first had the story Snow White and the Seven Magical Creatures that had six people that was diverse with different abilities, and then of course they had one real life dwarf. No, and now thanks to Peter Dinklage, who decided to go talking about that dwarves shouldn't be involved in this movie. Now they decided to make them CGI, which is a terrible idea, and that is more money that they had to pay for. So, and with all the reshoots that they had to do, costed so much money, and with marketing going on right now. So, this movie is not going to go well in theaters. That I know for a fact. This decision suggests that Disney fully understands how negatively the film has been received and is now taking steps to limit the damage as much as possible ahead of its March 21st release. Why is Disney skipping the UK premiere? Here we go. According to sources, Disney is concerned about a backlash tied to the changes made to the film, as well as the public perception of lead actress Rachel Zegler. Instead of the usual high-profile Snow White UK premiere, which would have taken place in Leicester Square, the studio has scaled down media appearance, carefully selecting only a handful of press outlets to cover the film. This suggests Disney does not want to risk open-ended media interactions that could lead to more controversy. Because the problem is, not only did Rachel Zegler disrespect Trump supporters and Donald Trump and everything, she disrespected the original film that Walt Disney has done. That's something that you don't do. She said that Prince Charming was just like a stalker. Really? Come on, man. You don't do that, man. And not only that, they changed the story. Like they're making her into a rebellious leader instead of what she's supposed to be, a princess. I mean, come on, dude. That's something that he shouldn't be doing, you know? I mean, they did that in Snow White and the Huntsman because Snow White and the Huntsman, if I'm not mistaken, is a Grimm's tale. But Walt Disney did it as a Walt Disney version of it. So why try to combine that together? You shouldn't be doing that. I mean, there were other takes on Snow White. I forgot what titles they were, but there were like maybe 5 or 6 different takes on the Snow White movies, you know? So, I mean, it's like you can have pieces of it in those films, but you don't have to like try to combine it. And that's what although those other films didn't do. So that's why those other films were really big success. Then this one's gonna happen with this one. So if Snow White were a highly anticipated blockbuster, Disney would be doing everything possible to build excitement. Instead, they are avoiding potential negative reactions from audiences, which implies they know the public sentiment isn't in their favor. Then, of course, there's the Rachel Zegler factor. Zegler has been widely criticized for her comments dismissing the 1937 classic, referring to it as a dated and describing the prince as a guy who literally stalks her. She also expressed open disapproval of the film's original themes, particularly the romance, saying that her version of Snow White isn't dreaming about true love, but is instead focused on leadership. Why? These remarks have alienated longtime Disney fans, and rather than helping market the film, Zegler has become a liability. The fact that Disney is reportedly minimizing her press appearances strongly suggests that the studio doesn't trust her to handle interviews about further damaging the film's reputation. Another sign of trouble for Snow White. The latest development comes as the box office projections for the film continue to decline. The movie was initially expected to open with 63 to 70 million domestically, a disappointing figure for the film of the scale. However, now updated projections that is dropping lower to 53 with a low end estimate of 40 at 48. Considering its budget is rumored to exceed 300 million due to the exclusive reshoots, Snow White needs a gross up to 6 to 700 million globally to break even. And then, of course, you got right here the dislikes of the trailers, the music video. My God, it has been terrible. And it's like I said, dude, the only good thing about the movie would be Gal Gadot. That would be the only good thing about it. But it's like this, bro. They have really damaged this movie, man. This movie is going to be broken. So there's more to this article, but you guys can read more, man. And like I said, dude, Disney is trying their hardest to keep this not less criticized. But it's too late, man. It is too late. And you know, and the funny thing is, Disney Marvel wants to get it. I'm hearing that Disney Marvel wants to put her in a Marvel role. I would not do it. I would not hire this woman. I'm sorry. I know she's Latina. I'm Hispanic, but still, if you're gonna be disrespecting your fans, disrespecting the people of our country, bro, you don't deserve it. She doesn't deserve it. So that's going to be it for this article. So you guys let me know what you guys think of this video. So please, let me see where I'm at. Okay. Here, please share this video. Post a comment below. Let me know your thoughts about this. Are you going to watch Snow White? Are you hoping this movie's going to fail? Are you hoping that it's going to be good? You guys let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think of this? And as always, I will see you all until next time. Bye, everyone.